I said, personally, and this is just personally, I think that snapping pussies need to be addressed. I know they're vicious, but there's just some things they shouldn't do, and they should not tank. This goes along with my pussy theory about the sloppy pussies, the wet pussies, the vicious pussies, the snapping pussies, you know, the saber-toothed pussies. This all goes along with everything. And that guy was a snapping pussy. Snapping pussies do not tank. No pussies tank. I don't care how educated and pussies you are. I'm sorry, pussies do not tank.
It's going to be a fun video. Stay tuned. Alright, so last time we discussed YouTube people and my problem with them. No problem, new video. Nerd rage. I understand that by complaining, actually what I'm doing is nerd raging, and that happens to be the subject of this video. But the key difference is I'm superior and amazing, so I'm already excluded from that rule just because I said so, and so we're going to go ahead and move on now. Look, when you're on a team and you have a job to do that the team must depend on you to do, and you say you can do that job, you do that job. If you can't do that job, let them find somebody else, or warn them that you are trying to do the job, but you may struggle with it, so they know in advance not to do certain things that a pro would know how to handle it, but some new person would not know how to do. If you warn somebody, it becomes unfail. Why? Because nobody has to die because you suck. Because we would know, and we would do less things that would put ourselves in the line of fire. When you don't tell people that, and you think you're uber elite, but you are the farthest thing from, we've got a conflict of interest. My interest being, I don't want to die a bunch of times. Your interest being, you think you're just awesome, and you're not, and therefore we have a conflict of interest, because you think you're awesome, I think you're not. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. So instead of just getting angry when somebody says, look, clearly this isn't working out, try a different method, instead of losing your mind, probably in your mom's basement, just understand that because of your stupidity, you are costing other people. They have a right to be angry if you can't do your job and they're affected by it. They have a right to be angry. That's not nerd rage. That's called frustration. And there's a difference. Frustration is okay. Nerd rage, not okay. Because nerd rage is birthed from the vaginal canal of stupidity. You just can't. And then to get so offended because you think you're awesome, but they don't, that you have to come cry to them, you have to make another character with a different name to come and stalk their character, look them up, find out where they are, come find them, and say things to them, and like throw a little bitch fit, and throw in cuss words, and throw in all the stupid, fag, gay, suck my ball, suck this, fuck that, insults that don't mean anything, that are not offensive because they are so overused. When you waste your time to stalk somebody with that, you are making a fool out of yourself, and you're saying, I am inferior, and this is why. Blah, de blah, de blah. And then that gives people like me a chance to say the following. Listen, Scooter, the next time you think about bitching your head off at me, remember this. In the course of a lifetime, garbage disposals eat probably more than 30% of the arms of humans. And they all look like accidents. Oh, but I understand the credibility of one person's not enough. So don't just take my word for it. Listen to this business.
I understand that there are snapping pussies in the world. But, and some of those snapping pussies, they can be vicious. They can be ferocious. They have fangs the size of Chicago. But
Don't be
it's
either.
still
Don't be either.
it's still a pussy. You don't tank as a pussy.
See? You don't have to just take my word for it.
Your inspiration.
And apparently the inspiration for this video. So, recap on this video. 1. Don't be a super douche. 2. Don't be a creepy stalker if you're going to be a super douche. 3. Move out of your mom's basement.
Epicness was there, and he was taken away like a virgin in a prison.